before anything happens, more shenanigans, I need somebody to double check. Out of here, stink bug. If the audio is going all right for me.
Here, audience. We don't want you in here.
I just imagined you just taking your fucking legless daggers. Stink bug!
No, I
Kill it.
actually used weirdly this is so retarded. I used this, which is a picture of me and my dad in Alaska.
Love
Yeah.
We're at
Nothing but
Protect me,
Alaskan
father.
stink bugs, like family photos.
Yeah, man. I mean, Alaskan Huskies. It was great. I missed that. Twitch. Let's find out. That's Twitter. Twitch.
Close
Come on
enough.
now. Let's get this thing. There we go. All right, now I want you all keep
It's
talking.
saying you're live.
I love that. As soon as I say everyone keep talking, everyone stops.
Mm.
you.
You're sounding good, Bubba.
Oh no, it just shut that.
Everything sounds amazing. Sweet.
Cool.
Awesome.
Tom Clancy Wildlands went fantastic.
Oh my god. Nobody watches those, but it's still fun to do. But hello, everybody. Welcome back to FAF.
Whose cats are we here?
Whose cat is that?
Oh, I was like,
That
what
is
children?
loud.
It's
are talking?
Hunter.
Oh,
He's just
boy.
sitting there screaming at me.
It's a loud boy.
So
Hold on.
cute.
Oh my gosh, Jesus Christ.
Bro.
Okay.
If you want to
You just
join,
acknowledged-
you scream. There's spots open. Come on now. Nah, Clementine. Sorry.
But
Clementine. We sometimes play D&D.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes. That's
Only
literally.
And very occasionally, do we get a TPK?
That only happened once.
That happens a
Mm.
lot in my games.
all of you, it's all your faults.
So
Hey, I'm
today's
sorry. I
your
wanted to
fault.
help.
today's session is gonna go slightly differently, to where
Ah.
it's gonna be more of individual sections. So my
Ooh,
apologies,
ooh.
everybody. You'll have to listen to people's backstories a little bit.
Oh shit!
No.
Okay. Time for lots of sadness.
I thought that was gonna be sex for a minute. I'm like, what? I don't have that planned. Not okay.
Well then, Aspen,
Rewrite.
we need to
I'm
talk
a
about your
13-year-old.
Aspen, the sex worker. The 13-year-old.
Yes,
a
I'm.
13-year-old who's made it around town.
Oh.
Fantasy world, fantasy lost. Okay.
Technically, I should be married by now, but
If we're going medieval times, yes. But my
Yeah.
world's not. Well, parts of it are. You know what? Never mind. Hey, we'll go ahead. I need to change the music. It's still kind of sad. Actually, no. We're gonna do sad today, everybody.
We're
Yes.
doing sad.
I've been
Oh, do we
sad
have to?
all week.
Ellie.
Doing sad.
I've
We're
been
doing
sad
the
all-
sadness.
Okay. We're gonna do the sad.
Well, hang on. Do we need to do the recap first?
Yes, I'm not there yet.
Why?
Hang
I
on.
could do the recap right now. We died. End of story. That was
That's
it.
not it.
We're gonna go
That's not
right
the
to
recap.
left today, which means Ray, you're first.
Oh, Christ. Or whichever of a deity you would like to blaspheme. Hello, everybody. My name is Ray, and I play the 15-year-old human cleric at Serona, so I can cast whichever god I like.
Good for you.
Okay then.
Next.
Aspen.
Hello. I'm Ness, currently dressed as a bloody teddy bear.
Where's the
I'm
blood?
Gloomy Bear.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Apologies if you hear any really loud noises. I'm right by the window, and we're currently having a really bad windstorm.
Mm. Yes,
Winter
it's
storm
true.
here.
Yeah, apologies. But I play Aspen, who is a 13-year-old fighter tiefling boy who apparently is also a sex worker. So, you know, that works.
It's canon now, everybody.
Why is this the cute one?
Where's Aspen?
That is Cinder
cute
always
one.
knew.
That's why he's the cute one.
Allie, you're
Just
up.
because he gets around, just
Oh my gosh.
I do not
give me your
regret.
money.
I do not regret starting that at all, and I'm very proud of that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Turn.
thanks.
Allie, it's your turn.
Look, this one heals. This one hunts. This one is cute.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Just-
nice try. I know.
Anyway.
we'll get to you sooner or later, Ellie.
I know, right? I know.
You have the stage, Ellie.
Hi, I'm Allie, and
No, Ellie.
is it Ellie or Allie?
Ellie with an
I'm
E.
hearing.
Ellie.
That's why I haven't said anything because I've been hearing Allie. So I was
I've
like,
heard
oh, it's
Allie.
Allie next. Yeah.
E.
I don't
No,
care.
Ellie.
Somebody goes. This is the same thing with
Ellie,
Aramid,
Ellie.
Aspen, and
We're going
Arabella.
right to left.
The
with
chick from
Ah.
The Last of Us.
Ellie, I choose
Go.
you.
I hate the group players need to change their names too. Ellie
Sorry.
the Brit, go.
Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. My name is Ellie, not Allie, and I'm playing Corfel Vesterfell, the man that is having a serious identity crisis right now and wonders if he just killed everyone.
I mean, we're all dead anyways,
And
so
then-
it doesn't matter.
Wow.
And then the little
Yeah, but if
D.
you think back, he killed a lot of people.
And that is true.
And then there was a D.
Not just D.
Yeah, it was.
And wonderful. Maxwell Belmont.
Oh come on! You say you were gonna make it more bland. What happened?
Fuck.
Go, continue your thing. I'll do it for my introduction. Get out of here.
I am the warlock of the group. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Allie, the
Wait,
sure.
Boston loud, amazing person who we all love to make fun of.
Hi, I'm Allie, the American who pretends to be British.
This is terrible.
I play the high elf princess sorceress named Arabella Avalon, who I honestly regret changing her name. She should have just stayed Cinder. So
Yep.
I'm happy to retcon this. I'm happy to
Just
I'm
change
very
it back
happy
to
to.
Cinder. Just
I
there's too many A's.
may have to do that. Honestly, I
I'm
may
happy
have
to
to just go
retcon
back to
that.
being Cinder. But
Reverts back to childhood.
I know. I don't want to grow up. I'll be a Toys R Us kid. Anyway, so she is the sorceress who may or may not be possessed by some demonic entity, and just might have killed the group with one giant fireball or two.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I rolled good
Listen,
damage.
there's 3 Chorophels, okay, and one really strong sorceress.
But
What do
there's
you want
only
from me?
one person who wanted Fireball.
Yeah.
True.
Mhm. And who twin spelled Fireball using their sorcery points?
Wasn't me. That was not me. That was my perfect self. I had nothing to do with that. I haven't even used the spell since I got it.
So much shade.
I am
Ah!
spell, not twin spells.
Ah!
Oh, you can't twin spell fireball. You can only empower it. Anywho,
Mm-hmm.
we lost to Cam.
Oh no.
No,
I
I just
had to go
chose
do something.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
took
I
on my
lost
phone.
you.
No, unfortunately not.
Ouch. Okay.
If we have to be there,
People
here,
are
you
wanting
have
to
be
lose
here
me
too.
at the minute.
If
This is the only place where I'm wanted, so.
Aw.
not true.
Don't bash yourself so hard.
D&D, everybody. We can do top stories later. Hello everybody, my name is Eshiats, also as Asher Y. I am your Dungeon Master for today. Also, I have a quick announcement. If you or anybody you know is going to be in Akron, Ohio, I will be attending ZipCon, where I'm the masquerade host, as well as I will be hosting a Black Butler panel and a D&D panel at 10 a.m. through 12 a.m. So if you're there, love to see you. Come say hello. D will also be there, as well as you can contact me if you wish to do a photo shoot. I'm doing photo shoots now. You can pay me to do this as well. So hello. That was what.
Good
why
for
did I
you,
like
Asher.
When is that happening?
That is next Saturday, actually.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Not gonna be there.
Yeah. Small little one-day con, but I love it, and the people are amazing. Anywho, we're gonna get to next session to where the fabulous Maxwell Belmont is going to be doing the recap. What music would you like there, Maxwell?
Elevator music.
Why does everybody want elevator music? That's like the one thing I have a hard time using.
That was. I only did that once. Thank you very much.
And then
I
Ellie
asked
did
for
it, and
something
then you did it.
jaunty.
Yes,
I
you're
asked
right.
for something zany.
Oh my gosh. You do understand my playlists aren't that extensive. They're extensive. They're not that extensive.
We have one request every time. It's a simple one. Elevator music.
There you go. There's the elevator music.
This is the music they put you on hold to transfer you to the next line.
And now I'm on hold.
Take it
You
away.
should just play like the Me song.
Yes.
I don't even know what it's called.
Boo, 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 boo,
Pretty
boo,
sure
boo,
that
boo.
is copyrighted. I can't.
Aw.
I don't think we have the rights for that.
Shh.
Last time on FAF.
It's a FAF? So what? Go ahead.
Yeah, on FAF.
Fight.
A lot happened. Maxwell delved deeper into mind over matter, finding some interesting things, especially the man named Babylon, which later on, whenever the group made it back to the camp on Tranquility, they found everyone, they all met back up, met a few new faces, whose names I forget because I'm terrible with names.
Okay, somebody did something very inappropriate to FAF screen
What?
saver. In
Oh.
on roll 20.
Yeah, that's Aspen.
What?
I'm used to it.
I'm confused. What's happening?
There's something on the FAF.
Oh no, that's
D&D.
they match the same color. That's Ellie. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
I
you
have.
you have the same brush, so that's why I'm like it's Ellie. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay. Continue. Dee.
So they all took a nice long rest, woke up in the morning, met a few new faces, and decided, let's go find that warlock person, whomever that guy is. That dick. Let's go find him.
Those weren't the words, but okay.
Nonsense, they
It
were
was the
implied.
sentimentality.
So they went out once for Mind Over Matter because they knew that's the one place Maxwell wanted to explore, take a look into. So they go in, and they find, first off, Babylon. Wonderful man. Look, mining to try to get his ship back, I guess, and his crew. Which, that seemed odd at first, but as they tried moving down deeper, they quickly figured out there's something off about this mine. It has a certain, I guess you'd say, charm or enchantment to it, where Corafel, I do believe it was also Aspen, find it pretty irresistible to mine.
Unfortunately.
The beauty of having low wisdom.
Mhm.
You don't need to
Great.
be wise. You just need to have like a good force swing. It helps.
Yeah.
But they prevailed in moving forward the mine, effectively tying each other to each other, which didn't help,
work.
but it still
No.
was a thing. And made it to find Maxwell. With Maxwell. And they made it to a strange room where it seemed to, I would assume, aberrate, a mimic, or even a perfect representation of what they want themselves to be. Corafel being a group of people to
Yep.
deal with. Cinder is just being terrifying because it's Cinder.
Yep.
And everyone else.
Can't relate.
And Aspen being too cute.
Yes, by completely stabbing myself in the stomach. Adorable. Am I right?
That's the definition, right there.
Just sees.
I'm sure there's a
look it up in the
metaphor there,
dictionary,
someone.
and it's just Aspen stabbing Aspen, like, just, ah.
But in the end, we've all learned one thing. One thing, primarily.
Fire poles are not nice.
No. No, they're not.
Was it the one thing.
And we all, yeah, that was.
Fire.
Is that it?
Yeah, good with that.
We all needed that white
And,
flag of truth to wave.
They all died. You can't forget that part.
Yeah.
No, that was implied with the fireball.
Oh, okay. But yes, the party.
Who all do we need to thank? I know it was Income Tech.
If you look on the stream,
Looking for
it
that
tells
pinned
you.
message.
Yeah, look at the stream, D.
I don't have Twitch up.
Well, that's your problem.
Kevin
Now, here,
McLeod.
Well, it's tabletopaudio.com, incompetech.filmmusic.io, and youtube.mkwarnermusic for Marcus Warner. Thank you so much for your
Thanks,
music
guys.
and sound effects. Greatly appreciate it. Our games would not be what they were without it. It would just be my voice, which gets very, very annoying very quickly.
I wouldn't
Apologies
say
for not being a
that.
cool kid on Twitch.
I wish I could use that song right now. Cool kids, they sing.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get rid of this elevator music.
Let's just parody it, and then we can use it.
Somebody
Just sing it really
actually-
out of key.
I wish that I could be really tranquil.
I would normally roll this, but I am gonna do it my way.
Ooh woo.
Don't even start. Don't start.
Okay, I won't start the session. We only wait.
No, I'm talking to Ellie.
Aspen already said it. We're ending today's session right here, right now.
No
Bye,
Uwu's
everyone.
allowed in this house.
Don't want to hear
There's going to be an
ooh-woos.
NPC that all it does is uwu, and the name is
No!
uwu, and its body is an uwu.
You encounter a
And
wild
it does
uwu.
psychic
I
damage to anything that
really
looks at it or hear
don't
it.
want to hear
Jesus
ooh
Christ.
right now.
All right, everybody. We're gonna get started, and
Stop yourself.
can I?
That's not Ubu, that's 0W0.
Whatever.
It's
Can we
close
please
enough.
play the game?
Apparently,
No, it's not.
All right. So I'm getting stuff done while you guys are all together. You know.
Yeah, standard.
Yep. We're gonna start with Arabella.
Hey,
Ooh.
I swear to God.
Oh joy. Oh joy. I'm
Okay, let's
excited.
count how many fireballs go off.
There's not gonna be a fireball that goes off because I'm gonna roll another that one, and that's gonna be the end of me, guys. Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure this is
Doodly
all just
princess,
like.
bye.
Pretty sure this is all flashback stuff. So unless you learned how to do fireballs when you were like 2, ain't gonna happen.
Fireball.
I'm guessing none of us know these backstories. It's just literally the character.
I don't know. Can I talk
As
to find
in-
out?
Yes, please.
No.
All right. Cinder. The last thing you remember is red hot fiery heat. With scorching pain, hearing your friends fall beneath you and your eyes slowly rolling back into darkness.
Yeah.
But you open them. And you're in a different place.
You're not dead. Congratulations. Sorry, I have to. Oh, shut up. I'm sorry. Continue.
We need to add this to one of the don'ts in the panel.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. In the panel we have a do and don'ts. I need to add this to don'ts. To the
Players, keep your mouth shut when you're not being addressed. Got it.
Some banter is fun. When it takes over the session for the last 20 minutes, not so much.
Serious face. Serious.
You don't have to. I mean, I only spent 4 hours writing this today, so. So, you open your eyes to something that's very different, though incredibly similar setting. You are surrounded by high ceilings with blue stained glass windows, large archways on either side of you, The floor is made of bright marble with black streaks through it to look like more like the motion of water within like the white marble itself. At each arch, which is perfectly set at about 20 feet, are spaced guards wearing gold plate armor. The armor itself has a brushed gold sheen with engraved elvish markings throughout its entire plate. The helmet itself has an opening on the front that is the shape of a heart, though the archway for the heart goes very down, just covering the shape of their nose. A blue robe can be seen underneath of a teal color with a large 2-inch white trim on the front towards the front of the legs that has the elvish script that reads, "For the water of life may reign." You know this creed. It's the creed of the city you were born in. You recognize the walls, this area, the stone. It's your home in Olnevia. You feel something tickle the side of your cheek, and you put your hand to your face, and you feel some liquid. Your eyes are foggy. Your breath faint. You're crying. You don't remember why you're crying. Not even an hour ago, you saw a dog in pain in the street. A dog with dark brown knotted fur clumped together. A large gash on the right eye. The most notable difference is she's missing her front left leg. The street that you're walking down, it's bigger than you seem. You have to be only maybe 4 feet tall. You're small. Maybe you're younger. As you walk in the streets, you were with an armed escort, and you see a merchant begin to beat this dog with a rolling pin as it was trying to steal some bread. You scream out and order the guards to make the man stop and to take the dog back to the castle. You were devastated to see this. Your mind comes back to the long hallway. You hear footsteps clicking on the marble stone floor. You look up and see a familiar face. It's your mother. A beautiful elvish woman with long, sleek, pointed ears, with elvish cuffs attached around her ear that are brought down to the earlobe to be shaped of like a dragon's wing. Long, soft, red-brown hair, just like yours, down to her shoulders and kisses the back of her neck. Gold hairpins pierce the side of her hair on either side, helping to keep it out of her face, of her fair skin. So she's wearing a blue dress, with white netting sewn throughout the sleeves and the skirt proportions. She has a smile on her face, not of one of happiness, but one full of compassion, seeing her dear princess cry. She leans down and puts her arms around you. The warmth of her body is calming, and you've missed this so much since you've left. She pulls back and goes, actually as she goes in, she pulls back from the hug. She speaks up, she goes, "Don't cry now, dear little Cinder. She's going to be okay. You saved her. She's now yours to take care of. You're a strong and a capable woman, my little Cinder. Love her and shape her into a family member all could be proud of. Remember, princesses don't cry. They take in their emotion of those around them and find the best option for her people. I can't wait to see what fire your Cinder burns into this world." What do you do?
Cry.
You realize now she's much taller than you. You must be 14, 15 years old.
Ooh.
An
Yeah.
elvish age, so like 40.
Still young.
I wow, how does young Cinder even sound? Okay, whatever. She's gonna just look up at her and be like, "Why would someone do such terrible things to animals when they don't mean much? They're not there to harm us, they're there to bring us joy and entertainment. Why would somebody hurt another?
That's very perceptive. Very perceptive of you, little Cinder. The main reason why people lash out and hurt others is they don't understand themselves. They fear the unknown. And to a way to hide their fear, they use violence against others to make them look powerful, strong, and confident. Understand power is good, but it must be used in a proper manner.
So she kind of nods and she sighs softly and just quietly repeats power. Well, if I'm gonna declare right now that nobody in the kingdom will ever hurt another animal as long as I live. In fact, from today on, I'm gonna not eat any more animals.
She looks down at you. Not down, but looks at you and kind of has like a smirk. Like she doesn't. That mom of when you know you're older, like I'm not. This child's gonna eat meat the moment bacon comes out. Just give it a look, but she.
Like, oh, that's nice, honey.
Yeah, she kind of pats you on the head. She's like, well, if that's what you believe is the right, then you do it to the best of your capabilities, and I'll support you.
That's a good mom.
I literally just said that. We're connected.
Now, is it alright if we have something that comes from animals, like ice cream?
Wait, there's ice cream in this world? How come I'm sorry.
Oh, ice cream.
There's popcorn. There's ice cream.
I'm sorry.
Just thinking the same thing. There's popcorn.
I will say, for Ali, it's less like ice cream, or more of like a chilled, thick cream.
Ah, okay.
That makes more sense.
We don't have any. We don't have any freeze in Fantasy Age. I'm sorry.
You don't put any freeze in ice cream.
You do if you're Dairy Queen.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I love Dairy Queen right now. Oh my gosh, I'd love to have that right now.
Dairy Queen sponsor us.
ice
I said
cream.
nothing.
Yeah. She goes, well, I think that would be all right, as long as I'm not eating any more, like, meat and pork, and I just don't want to hurt any more animals, because that was very sad, and I don't want to do that anymore.
Well, that's good of you, little Cinder. Let's go get ice cream now, shall we?
Yay, ice cream!
You guys walk off to the local, well, not to the local. You go off to the chef's area in your castle, where she orders some of the people to bring some of the ice cream. It's brought to you, and it's very good. What flavor were you looking for? I'm sorry, there's no cookies and cream. Make it generic, like chocolate, vanilla.
Probably chocolate.
I was gonna say that. Bless you.
Bless you.
No camera person.
I was trying to mute myself and I clicked the wrong one.
Just
I
a
know,
body
it's-
voice right there.
I know, it's just like, it just shows your camera of nothing. It's like, so like, okay. You're fine. But I enjoy your cream. And she goes, so then, what's your plans today?
Well,
Does it involve your studies, possibly?
I don't really want to work on studies, Mother. You had me do that every day. I just want to run around the palace with my brothers and sisters and play.
I know, but... She second guess what she's gonna say. She's like, don't tell your father. Well, let's just say today's a free day.
Really?
Sure, we'll do our little secret, but you have to promise me you're not going to get into trouble.
How was that?
Now, I heard some friends of yours at school was actually going to go to a campfire. Now, if you do this... Excuse me? Sorry.
Wow, very
Sorry.
like mom. Very queenly.
I'm like, hold it. I ain't holding it. It's not holding. I'm going to come into my man real fast.
Jesus Christ.
I'm dead now.
Dad with a very bad southern accent.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
And he married like an English queen. That's totally how it works, right?
Right? She goes, now, you understand we can't let you leave the castle walls, but you know that little patch of forest that we have down in the northern district, just outside the castle walls? Is that fair?
Why can't we leave the castle walls, though? Like, nothing bad's gonna happen. What am I...
Well, as much as you want to save the animals, dear, there are other animals out there who want to eat us.
But
You remember
didn't
reading
Father
about
say
it?
we're most superior race on Earth?
That does sound like something that your father would say. It's she's really lost.
Now see, young
with that.
one.
She's like, no, but I'm not. I'll tell you. We'll talk about this when you're older. Yep. All right, Asher, you're a great mom. Let's go. Cam answer the first question. All right.
Nailed it!
You're gonna be a great mom.
Best
Now-
mom ever award goes to Asher Yachts.
Yeah, right. Go pack some of your things. I'll have Elizabeth help you, and we'll get you to that little camp you have overnight.
Okay, Mother, thank you for letting me do this.
Absolutely.
I promise I'll stay out of trouble and I'll be good, and the next time I work on my studies, I'll work really, really hard.
I'll hold you to that, Lucinda.
Okay.
Now go burn your way through the hallway and get your things.
But okay. Yeah.
Just immediately starts running and just fire blazes after you.
Naruto run.
Oh my gosh, not our turn. But you grab your things, you pack everything up, and you rush. You are followed and escorted with about 50 guards.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Consider you
Princess.
such a fucking weeb.
But they're right outside the actual castle wall. So you have the city wall, and then you have your castle within the city itself. Just outside of the city, you do have a patch of like some spruce trees, like just for like how to say? It's like the park of the city. It's a couple hundred feet, well, I would say about, for those who understand things, about like about 6 to 8 acres of actual like forest land within inside of the walls itself. You see your other classmates scattered about. You have on your your normal studies. It's not anything special, but you do you rush off into the woods. You begin to make small little tents, leans to. You find flowers, berries that the guards quickly tell you not to eat.
Don't eat that.
Yeah, just like
Immediately.
slap. No, don't eat that. I mean, I'm sorry, my lady, but no, don't eat that. It's a berry that doesn't like to be eaten. It hurts its feelings.
I'm 14, not 3.
But you do get the fire going, and this is a part of your studies technically. It's just you don't do usually the roughen studies. This is essentially more of your survival studies because that's incorporated into most schooling here. The fire crackles. It's comfortable. It's warm. Reminds you of your mother, your father, your siblings, friends. It's comfortable here. You're happy here. You're sit down, lean against a tree. You feel the warmth on your feet. You take your shoes off and put the feet next to the fire just to let it warm your whole body up. And you see your friends sitting around you. They're all smiling, having fun, chatting. It's just, you can't help but smile. Almost forgetting everything that's happened in the 2 months that you've been with your other party. I'm gonna stop at this there.
Interesting.
Next up, who did I write? Besafel.
Ooh, boy.
Okay.
I'm doing
Let's
this
grab the tissues.
in order.
Interesting. How far you going back?
To the land before time.
Well,
Mind
you
you-
went
With
pretty far back
Littlefoot?
with me, so I can imagine.
Mind you, Ellie and I are the same. We write way too many pages of backstory. So Ellie, if I get something wrong, go with it.
Yeah. I'll subtly correct if something's wrong. It's fine.
Yes, and people can do that. Obviously, Cindy, you didn't write that aspect of it, so I had free reign. Okay with that. But best of all, the last thing you remember is screaming at your other selves, and seeing...
Oh right, yeah.
Corfell, you bitch, baby, get out of here.
Yeah, you were yelling at your other selves, wondering why they were doing what they were doing, seeing your friends being pierced by the same bow and arrows that you use, only to feel the arrows pierce through your chest. Your eyes slowly blink shut, the aching in your body as you fall to your knees and onto your back. The first thing you notice is you hear crackling. Crackling of a fire. Your body aches, but in a different way. It's sore after like a long day's work. Like a lot of manual labor. And you blink your eyes open and you wake up in a cabin. It's warm. You're sprawled out on a deerskin couch that you recognize. You made it, actually. You lean forward quickly and see that this is your old cabin home in the forest. The scent of pine fills your nostrils, and then a scent of citrus lemon mixed with fish. You look to the left, where you know the kitchen is, and before you see it, you hear it. Clattering of cast iron pots banging on the floor, followed by a very loud voice, "Shit, not again!" You then see coming from behind the kitchen wood iron stove is a brunette-haired woman with her hair tied back into a bun, with 2 strands of hair still dangling across her face. A decent blue cotton gown with a white apron around her waist, covered in splattering food. She looks over to you and she smiles. And she begins to move her way around the kitchen. But before she heads towards you, she walks over to a pot with gorgeous yellow petal flowers. She then moves to you, plucks the flower. She leans down. You are just inches away, face to face. She moves her hand next to the side and slips it behind your ear and kisses you on your forehead.
Ooh.
And just goes back to cooking. What do you do?
Out of habit, I look down at my hands. Who am I right now?
What were you originally during this time? Wasn't it summer?
No, it could very much be either winter or autumn.
Probably be autumn.
Okay. So I look down and I see the dark tanned fingers, like the well manicured nails.
Yep.
I push the waves behind my ears and slowly rearrange my dress
Mm-hmm.
as it's probably like hitched up while I've been lying down.
Mm-hmm.
I must be decent for my woman.
Her hair is just tied up into a bun and just shoved to the side, covered in food. You know.
I still have some pride in my appearance, even if she has none in hers.
Oh, shade.
So the backstory changes and she leaves you. What? Continue.
She can't leave me. She's dead. But no, I'm Varys right now. So Varys would go up to Petra and hook my arms around her waist and be like very affectionate right now. Like just nuzzled into her neck and asking her how she is.
Ask her how she is.
Immediate, just deadpan, like.
That moment when I haven't had to figure out her voice.
You're welcome. if you want to make it Corfel, you can. That
no, because it wouldn't.
Is technically if it is who you wish to be at this point, who you're like, who are.
Oh, it definitely wouldn't be Corfel then. It's Varys.
Okay. Whoever you wish to be.
How would start thou today?
Oh God, no.
They're in a
Good
cabin.
morning,
They're
dearest.
not you. Good morning.
Hopefully I wasn't out for too long.
Well, it's evening now, so a little bit. I'm making dinner.
I can smell.
Well, that could be some of that fur on the ground, but you know, I'm trying. Fell on the bearskin rug again, and it singed it. It will stay, you know, when you're stirring it, but you stir too hard and it just knocks the whole iron pot off. Like, I'm just, you see she's like a little irritated by it. It's just like happening to birds. But she tries.
But no, I took her hair behind her ear again. Like, I find the two strands and pull them away from her face and go, I'm surprised that I didn't wake up then. You've been clattering and clanging with pots for this long.
Well, I will say, Varys, you do notice, looking off to like where like the bin would be for the trash. There's already a bunch of it in there, and you look off to the counter and you see a cotton sack where the local bakery store is in the dinner. She's tried. It looks like she bought something and is now just warming it up. And pretending like, I made this. And she's like, yes, no, I'm just gotten really quiet. Practice, you know. I started to put like seaweed. No, we don't have seaweed. We're not in the ocean. Just cloth around like the spoons to help it not bang so much.
I press a kiss to like the bit just underneath the earlobe. I go, how many times have I told you that you don't need to impress me?
Well, she's just like, as many times as I told you, I want to learn how to cook, and I can't do it. But no, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She turns around. She just puts her arms on top of your shoulders and around your neck. I'm happy to do it for you. I'm practicing, just like you practiced. Though it seems to everything comes easier to you, but that's to be expected. Boops you in the nose.
Petra, I'm good at the things that I'm good at because I'm 130 years old.
Oh. I was like, what was that? The backstory blurs out for a minute.
What?
Airplane flies over.
Yeah, it's like...
Hello?
And she just looks like she goes, and my mother's been trying to teach me since I was a child. But it's fine. The fish is ready. I put the lemon juice on. That was my thing. Go sit down. We're gonna eat.
Whatever you say, dear.
And
I go in, but as I go and sit down, like I go to like the fantasy equivalency of the cutlery drawer, and like and get the cutlery.
That's usually enough
Set
to do.
the table.
In fact, yeah, you do have it's like more of a little end table that you guys push off the side and you put up in front of the fire. Bring 2 chairs from an actual kind of workstation to be able to. It's essentially like the old-fashioned movies where you have like the little chairs with the table and it's like a candlelit dinner for just the 2 of you. That's your normal style of eating at night.
It is, yeah. Especially since we're like literally above the tree canopy, so we get natural starlight and everything.
That sounds so nice.
Can we try something new?
Depends what you mean by new.
Not that, sweetheart. And she just gives you a look, just like, yes, but not this right now.
I mean, if you want something rougher, I can force Erevan out tomorrow. Like, that's a thing I can do.
And she just starts holding this big freaking, like, fish gutting knife. She's like, shush.
But she can see that, like, there's a smile and it's sarcastic.
Oh, no. I know, but she's like, don't get me called Chlorophyll. I want you to go outside, start a fire. We're going to eat outside.
There's a bit of a hesitation to that. We're safe in the tree.
Just, please. I would really appreciate it.
You give me 10 minutes to do a scout, and then you can set up wherever you want.
Looks at the fish. You have 5 minutes, otherwise this is going to be burned.
Fine. And they very quickly grab the bow, and it's the same bow, and I climb down the ladder and do a very quick, like, 5-minute scout.
As you look around, she doesn't listen to you. In fact, by the time you get back, you already see a fire beginning to crack as she's setting it up with some stumps. She looks to you. She goes, everything was great, I assume? Yes? Wonderful. I already got started. And she's always been a little bit... She's that who pushes you and prods you to be like, I know things are dangerous, but loosen up. You can scowl at me all you want, but tonight's when I really want to
shake the head and a smile. Mm-hmm.
And that's how I
sit down on the stump. I pull her into me, like a side hug, and kiss her on the forehead.
She comes over with the plate, gives it to you. Still burnt, even though she just had to warm it up.
Oh boy!
With too much lemon, like it's not like a drizzle. It's more like a soup. Like there was like a whole lemon.
Yeah.
But she's like, it's always do more, and you can see big chunks of salt that she didn't grind down enough.
Appetizing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I take her fish for her, and I like descale it because I assume with her level of cooking expertise, it's literally just a fish.
Yep. But scales are still on.
Yeah, I detail it, dehead it, skin it, so that it is just the fillet of fish that has the perfect amount of lemon marinated into it, and then I hand it back to her, and then get to like detailing mine.
And now she's scowling at you.
Stop, bitch.
I'm sorry. Did you want to eat the tail? You can still eat the tail, and I hold it back out to her.
She takes it. I'm gonna eat the fucking tail. As you begin to finish, you begin to eat. It's better now that you fix it. When she gets to the tail, you see her like look at the tail, look at you, look at the tail, and goes,
"Don't choke."
And you just hear the crunching of scales as she's just trying to eat it. It's super slow. As she's, citrusy. And she just spits it into your face, like, it's just like the whole tail.
Oh, God.
Into
Delicious,
my face?
Isn't it?
Really?
Yes.
You asked for it, tackle.
And she just falls down the ground. You begin to laugh, and you guys kind of tumble a little bit. And she just
I tickle
smiles.
her. She's incredibly ticklish.
Slaps the shit out of you, like just bang, slap to the face.
Don't even care. Carrying on. This is normal.
Do you have your roller up? Are you on roll 20?
Yeah.
Roll a con save as you're about to be kneed in the balls.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't have balls.
Oh, that's right. It's still gonna fucking hurt.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Knee in the
but I
back.
don't have... Who doesn't love a good
It's
knee in
better
the
to say
badge,
you're
you know?
gonna get kneed into balls than it sounds like knee in the badge. It just sounds better to say balls. Thank you.
I mean, true. There we go.
Love that.
Yeah,
That's a 4.
as you begin to tickle, it's less that she's trying to do it, it's more of a just converse of her muscles conversing.
Yeah.
And just bang! And you both just stop. She goes, I'm sorry. And she just grabs you as you just kind of fall into it.
No, that's fine. That was my bad.
No?
Oh, I'm so
sorry.
glad I'm not a man. I'm so glad I'm not a man.
Yeah? I'm sorry. I was just...
How's your knee?
It hurts really bad.
Yeah.
What a bruise. Do we have any? No.
No.
How about we just sit for a minute?
And then with a bit of laughter, it's like, come here, and I pull her onto my lap.
Hold on, I have one other thing. And she gets off the lap, kind of gives that little clap to the cheek a little bit, and walks out back into the.
I do the needy toddler thing where I pout and like hold my hands out.
And she does this like, shh, stay, like you're a puppy.
Stay, doggy. Stay.
And she goes behind a bush that she hid most of the the cutlery and everything as you were setting up. She goes and brings a bottle out.
Ooh.
Okay.
Some wine.
Sure. Cherry flavored red wine.
Ooh. That sounds really good.
That does sound really good.
I know my shit, people.
Liquor connoisseur.
Twiddles mustache.
Should have saw me yesterday. When you drink with your dad. That was a weird laugh. Anywho, she pours out a glass for you and her, and she kind of sits down next to you, and you both just hear the crackling of fire. Is there anything you wish to say or do?
I kind of turn to her and go, I have a proposal for you, if you're up for it.
You see, she's trying to figure out what you're talking about. She's like, I'm not doing that again. That hurt. And looks to you. What?
Nothing. I think it's time you met my family.
Grabs your cheeks, begins to move them all around. Like, who are you? What have you done with my love?
Fancy going to the Feywild?
Oh, Feywilds. You sure I'm wild enough for that area?
You'll fit in brilliantly, considering my village is probably the weakest of the Feywild ever gets.
Well, as long as they have flavorful food.
Oh, my mother will probably cook for us. And then you see the light bulb go. It's like, you're gonna meet my parents. Oh.
And she puts a hand in her and goes, I would love to. Now, mind you, Vesifel, you still have all your memories. You still remember everything that's happened with your party before then. It just feels like a dream.
Okay.
It just feels like a dream. Like, you're not sure if you woke up, if it's a dream, but it's one of those things you still know, but it feels more like a dream right now. And it's just, in that movie style of, it's just too happy to even say anything or to think about it. That's up
Well,
to
at the same time, in my own memories, I remember this night.
Yep.
I remember that this was the night
Yep.
that I did propose that.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of going along with the internal script in my head.
You're reliving it as if it was the first time, but you know it's gonna happen at the same time.
Yeah.
You can see she She kind of nods to you, and she's happy. And you see she goes over and just sits next to the fire, real close to it, and puts her knees to his chest and just feels it. And as you kind of watch her, the starlight and moonlight above shines on her. You can see the firelight kind of silhouetting her. And she kind of turns her head back a little bit and looks at you and just kind of smiles.
I take it in. I take it all in.
Oh, you take her in. We're gonna stop there.
Shush.
We're gonna stop that one there. Okay. Aspen, you're up.
Oh boy. All right.
Is everybody doing okay? Everyone's still good?
Yeah.
Enjoying
Everyone's
this?
good.
Okay. Like I said, tonight's a little bit different than normal.
I don't know where we're gonna be, and I'm kind of scared.
You should be.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
That's all.
Well, I mean, knowing your past profession.
Yes, I'm a merchant.
That wasn't the profession I was going about.
Oh, we're talking about that. I got you.
But, Aspen,
Yes.
last thing you remember is seeing you rushing you and thrusting both short swords into your chest. Your friend on the ground that you were trying to drag, the tears streaking down your face as you feel a body land on top of you like a pouncing cat. And a piercing pain in your chest as your eyes fade.
Yep.
And then, with a gasp of air, you wake up in the middle of an alley. You look around and see a stone road that is very old and worn over.
Oh God, I already know what's going on.
The
Jesus
buildings next to you, made from wood, standing about 2 stories tall.
Mhm.
The scent of human shit and piss hits your nostrils. A standard city. You realize you're breathing heavy and you lean over and put your hands on your knees and pant, just trying to get your breath back. You're wearing clean leathers wrapped in a noble's robe. Beneath it lays your armor filled with daggers and keys dangling from your belt. In your right hand, you're holding a burlap brown sack, tied close. You open it up and look inside, and you see jewels and gold spilling out of the bag, just overflowing.
All right.
Then hear heavy steel footsteps coming from behind you. Not one, but many many feet just stomping against stone. You hear the clanging of armor, steel on steel. And you remember what you're in the middle of. You're in the middle of a heist.
Do I have my mask on?
You do.
Good, because I was gonna say.
You just got out of a party and are running from the local guard, making your way to the rendezvous point.
Mm-hmm.
You rush off and run around the corner, and you see 2 very familiar faces.
Oh.
Mavis and Kestrel. They're smiling at you, and you can see there's an open, drawn wagon behind their horses as you see them. It's kind of like the Western style, as Kestrel just leans over and puts his hands out and gestures like, get in. You grab the hand, and you get yanked up and thrown in the back, and you hear the big crack of the reins as boom, you begin to go. The wagon is bumpy, and the guards you can see fading in the back. As you go and turn up to them, you can see Kestrel looking at you, just smiling. You can see he's having a blast right now. Mavis just goes over and just socks him in the stomach to like pay attention. And she turns around, just kind of gives you a wink and smile. You feel the adrenaline enter your body, and you like it. It's fun. It was thrilling. You were doing things with your people you loved, good things to help people. As you race out of the city itself and out into this plain, the guards have given up, and you just hear Kestrel just go, "Woo-hoo, yeah!" And you just see him being a fool of himself, as he always is. Mavis just kind of puts an arm on his back. She's like, shut up. Well, it's just like, shut up. You see Kestrel kind of move to the side a little bit and slaps the seat in between them.
I immediately just crawl up and kind of like sit in between both of them, like in a ball, just kind of like silently giddy.
And you do, and both of them, as if they're interlocking, put their arms around you from behind as you guys gallop away.
You're gonna make me cry.
You do come to a cabin, more of a hideout, run down, middle of nowhere. You can see a few other members are still there, actually waiting for you. As they see you coming, they kind of give you a wave. They wave back, and you guys get off. And Kestrel walks over to you, goes like, "I've never seen you in a robe like that. You look adorable. You're cute, my friend. Let me tell you."
Just immediately looks at him, still with the mask on, just like blank face, and just slowly pulls a dagger out of my.
Oh, so
out of
cute.
my
Are
sleeve.
you gonna stab a bitch?
And he just is like, "Don't make me." Just
You hear Mavis kind of call us like, "Do it! I beg you. Would have done a long time ago."
and just kind of mock stabs, like.
And he goes, "I'm dying, sister. Save me. There's a ferocious beast." And he just goes over, grabs you, and like lifts you over his shoulder and begins to like tumble you around.
And Aspen lets out just the most jovial laugh ever. Just full on smile. He kind of like pulls his mask back onto the crown of his head and just a big ear to ear smile. Really happy, just full of love. It's the best way I can describe it.
Easy enough. You do hear something bang off of something hard, and you see a rock tumble to the ground, or an acorn, I should say. And you look to your side, and you just see an acorn print onto Kestrel's forehead. And you already see Mavis just walking away. You know she's got a very good arm. Or a slingshot. You're not sure what she keeps. We both kind of always question how hard she can throw acorns.
Oh my god. Sorry.
You're fine. What would you like to do? You're at your hideout. Your team's there. You just finished a heist. You know, in about a couple hours, you're going to be going to a small town and divvying it out for the people.
I would probably still be on Kestrel's shoulders. Kind of like a mink scarf is the best way I can describe it. Just pulled over his shoulders, kind of just like
Fireman style.
limp and just like, "Carry me."
And he does. He just goes like, "Hey, Mavis, I found this this thing. Kind of smells kind of bad. Doesn't talk. Just growls at you. Thought we could use it as a pet."
And Aspen kind of just like softly just. Grr.
She just smiles at you two. She's like, "Oh, what am I gonna do with you? I just want to. You know what? I'm done. I haven't had my coffee. I'm done."
As Mavis is like peacing out, Aspen kind of looks up and like with a very like obviously fake like puppy dog pouty eyes, he's like kind of reaches out and he's like, "Don't go."
Don't worry, I have chocolate milk for you.
You see his face brighten up again. He's like, "Yes." And kind of like scrambles to like kind of be sitting on Kestrel's shoulders now, and he kind of just like has his arms like resting on top of his head, just like a big smile on his face.
That's good. Mavis kind of walks into the cabin, and Kestrel begins to follow through. He's like, "Oh, chocolate milk. I want chocolate milk too." And just like the anime, you just hear as your forehead just hits the top of the cabin, forgetting you're on top of his shoulders.
Yeah, just immediately falls off of his shoulders and just kind of lays sprawled out on the floor. Like,
"Oh, crap. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't tell Mavis. Don't tell Mavis. I'll give you whatever. I'll give you my chocolate milk."
How old am I?
How old are you right now?
Right now,
in
present
part,
time, I'm 13.
Yeah. This is about 2 years ago. So
All right.
Not too
All right.
late. Again, you know everything that's going to happen. It's a memory. You do have contain the rest of your memories, but it's just one of those things where this is just happening. You're like, "Oh, this is going to happen. This is going to happen." Like, it's great. Yeah. You could play in your movie.
Yeah.
Your life story.
Aspen kind of just like sits up and kind of like angrily rubs his forehead. He kind of just gives Kestrel a glare that's like, I will shit on your pillow tonight. Like, just like,
Don't
you're
do it.
fucked.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
And he goes to like,
Mavis, Aspen's gonna murder me. He just walks in.
he just looks up at Mavis and just like points to Kestrel and just across the neck, just like, he's fucking dead.
I will help you. I heard that. Why does everyone hate me? I'm fun. I'm handsome as all hell. Like,
Kind of just gives him a look like,
you know, I'm
bitch,
not
really?
wrong. I don't care what you say. What either of you say. George over there says I'm cute. Never said that, bro. Yes, you did. Shut up. You know what? No. You know, next time we go to a city, I'll prove it to you. Point out any girl there. I can get her house number.
and you see
I'm so
Aspen
disappointed
just
myself
like,
coming up with that right now. Maybe it's
seem
the
like,
same thing.
yeah, just look at each other and just rolls the eyes.
How are
Rolls
we
the
related?
eyes.
I really don't know. And you can see she does sign for that. It's like, how am I related? She's like, I understand that too. Like,
Aspen's just like, no idea. No idea.
a couple hours pass. You ride out to a small little village, and each of you have a little kind of a sack of grain and some gold, platinum, other different types of jewels, and you begin to hand it out. And this always feels good. You're giving to the poor, Robin Hood style, and everyone comes over and they're so grateful for you. And it always feels good to be thanked, appreciated, even in your devilish form. After that, Mavis goes, you know what? We worked hard. I think it's time for a fresh baked pot pie. 3 of them. Around a campfire. Chocolate milk for you, points to you. Ale for us. Does that sound fair? Kessler goes, oh, wait, you're going to spend money on us? Aspen, she's going to spend money on us.
Aspen just like excitedly, just like,
And she's always been a penny pincher. Like, we're very little business, you know? She's going to spend money on us, me, and you.
he's just like,
And flicks off
signs,
all the other guild.
yeah, just, I know, right? Just, I know. He's
She
so
goes,
happy.
if you guys make this big a deal, I'm going to cancel it. He goes, nope. I'm professional. Deep voice. Professional voice. I am a
Aspen
man of my
kind of
word.
like brushes off the shoulder plates and kind of just,
She rolls the eyes. A couple hours just pass, and it's evening. The sun's going down. A crackling fire outside of the guild hideout. It's warm. It's comfy. Your chocolate milk is... It's goat's milk, so it's creamier. I don't know if you ever had that. Yeah, it's like yeah. Heavy
It's
cream
like,
chocolate
yeah.
milk. It's and Kestrel and Mavis are kind of off the side. You're all just kind of talking around the fire. The rest of the guild's there too, a few of the members at least. You're all just chatting, smiling, carry on like a family that is very little blood attached, but the stronger bond. And that's where we're gonna stop that one.
that just makes my heart so happy.
And yet you're dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
At least I spent some time with my family before they all died.
The next one is Max.
Oh no.
Let's hear it.
Right?
I'm excited. Show
Right?
me those awesome dance moves.
Maxwell, the last thing you remember is trying to console yourself. And it almost appeared like you were succeeding. Till you heard the familiar snap of fingers, the incantations, and the searing heat that you've felt many times from Cinder. But this is coming from you. And everything just went black. Fast. Painless. You begin to hear people outside. And you feel something crawling on your stomach. It's light, it's faint, but something's crawling on your stomach. It's weird. Your eyes blink open, and you instantly feel the searing heat hit your body. You're sweating, but your clothing allows you to feel breeze come in and cool you down. You see the familiar pink and orange purple colors of your fluffy pearly clothes. And you hear people talking outside. Right, it's bright. You see the distant sand. Then you look down at your chest, and you see this little 7-limbed black creature on your chest. It's black and scaly with 2 pinchers on the front and a tail that's whipped around the back, and you're like, that's a scorpion. That's really gonna hurt if that stings me. And you instantly just jump up and fling your shirt out as it goes flying out, and you kind of jump up. Yeah. You also begin to hear like clapping and like some cheering coming from the right side wall. And you're kind of confused, but you look around and you're in a familiar wagon. It's filled with instruments and costumes. You hear people cheering again outside. And you know there's like a little hole, a little knot that you can always look through. And you get up and you look through this wall and you see a small desolate town. The sun is bright. There's sandstone buildings with about 20 audience members out front. And you can see a stage where 2 members of your traveling band are juggling. You're like, oh, I remember this act. This is a good act. Wait a second. Oh, crap. Your act is after this one. And your hair is a mess. Your clothes are kind of wrinkly. You have sleet in the bottom of your eye. And you're feeling the rush. As all of a sudden, you jump out the rear as you see a very familiar and expectant figure smiling at you with a devilish smile. It's Lorenzo. Lenzo. Is it Lorenzo or Lenzo? Lenzo.
Lorenzo.
Yeah. Lenzo.
If that was you with a scorpion, it was fantastic.
I know. I'm brilliant in what I do. You don't need to tell me twice.
I need your help. Like,
No.
right now.
Not fair. You slept
sorry.
in. This is your fault.
Yes. But it's also your fault because you could have woken me up with a scorpion instead.
I did do that. I woke you with a scorpion.
No, I woke up with the scorpion.
Oh,
You
you
didn't
know,
wake
you were
me up.
cuddling. It was so cute.
It doesn't matter. This is not the point in time right
It
now.
really,
I need
really
a word.
is. Like,
No.
I'm going to tell everyone about this. Just the drool. The Sandra, please.
Like, Scorpion's name's Sandra?
No, you remember Sandra from the last town? You thought she was head over heels for you, and she didn't
I'm
even know your
sorry,
name.
but a lot of people could be named Sandra. As we're talking, I'm literally just like trying to fix my face and pull my hair back into a ponytail.
Oh, don't worry. You look like shit. Nothing's gonna change.
I've always looked like shit, but I mean, hey, here we are.
I know. Everyone wants to see dancing shit. Who knew, right?
That'd be a show to see, actually.
Don't ask me to do this.
Too late. I'm gonna want it now.
Bessie, and it's the horse. I'm gonna need your shit.
I'll give you 5 copper if you do dancing shit for your performance today.
Dare you sell me so cheap?
I don't think you're any more expensive.
Burn.
Woo! Okay. You're up, buddy. As you hear the clapping kind of comes to an end, and you hear the familiar half-word goes, and now we got the amazing Maxwell Belmont.
I'm just gonna stand there, wide-eyed.
Thank you guys.
Not ready.
You walk out there, still kind of like a little lightheaded from waking up. Your boss kind of looks at you, he's like, kind of like,
Really?
Really?
With an over-exaggerated smile, I'll just give him a thumbs up. I got this.
While you're doing your dance, it's going pretty well. You're keeping the steps. You've done this a million times. You're not doing anything fancy here. It's a small town. People begin to laugh at you.
It's the dancing shit.
As you spin around, you do all of a sudden see Lorenzo on top of the wagon with thread. And you look down, and there's a body and two little arms of shit dangling behind you, mimicking you as best as he can. And he's just like, you asked for this. And you can see him do one of these with his other hand, like, you pay me.
She's gonna nod quickly and just trying to get a glimpse of how William's reacting.
William is in the process of grabbing his shield and has flung it at Lorenzo as it just clang! As it falls right back. And you just hear a pump on the other side of the wagon.
I love
And people are like,
that.
woo! Like, everyone thinks it's part of the show. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, exactly. People applause. You finish your session, and you come around. Lorenzo's still unconscious. He is partially in the sun. Do you leave him? Mind you, partially in the sun. It's only about this side of his face.
I'm just gonna pull him a bit farther onto the sun, lift up his shirt, and put his hand onto his stomach.
Easy enough to do. As you do this, you feel a gaze come upon you. A scolding gaze. One that could ruin your whole life.
It's your mom.
Hello? Look over at my shoulder.
It is your mother. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. He fell. I'm making sure he's okay.
Really?
Yes. 120%.
Well, I say I don't know if there was, say, some money in a pot that was supposed to go to him, but somehow ran into my pocket. I'd say I never saw anything.
Well, as long as you've seen me give him the money, I don't see a problem.
She's kind of just looking away, hands out.
I pop 5 copper in her hand.
Yeah, fair and square. I saw it go right into his sack.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. I definitely paid him.
And now to say, you were late for your performance.
I was on time. I wasn't fully prepared, but
you
I
were
was on
behind
time.
the music. As I mean, not on time.
That's okay, but I was there on time this time.
You know the drill. And she puts her hand out.
Yes. Take her hand.
You have to spend at least an hour with me today. Reading me books.
Where do you even get these books? There can't be that many libraries, is there?
Thanks for taking an interest in me, son. But I trade them from every town we go to. I read one, I give one, I take one.
That explains where you get all the books.
Explains why that one was smutty. I told you I didn't buy that. It was given. I
But it
still
was
made you read.
Definitely the best book.
Don't you dare do any of those things in that book. You hear me, son?
I mean, you're the
You
one who
haven't
taught me.
done anything of those things, have you?
I haven't said anything.
Good boy. An hour later, you read a normal book, for those who are wondering.
Non-smutty.
It's actually a cooking book. As you hear, Max, I'm gonna kick your ass!
If you would excuse me, I need to go tend to the horses.
Yeah,
Make sure we have Tim's.
As you just see coming around, a big hand mark just on his chest, just seething at you.
I'm just gonna go for the window of the caravan, just go through.
Oh, you do, and just like freaking Tom and Jerry, you go through, he's following through, and you were just racing around here right now.
Oh God.
Finally, he does get you and just tackles you into the sand. He's like, I'm gonna make you eat so much sand, you're gonna be shitting it for a week.
So you're buying us sand?
If I didn't need a wingman, I would kill you.
Come on, you know I'm your wingman too, so we're even.
Fine, I get to pick the next one. First
I thought it
dibs.
was already your turn.
Then for the next two. Bitch. Suck on that.
I feel like this is your actionable friendship.
It is. Absolutely is. Very close, at least. I would actually kill him, though. I have the means.
And the balls.
Look out, D.
And the ball. Yeah. Well, you couldn't get away from me either. That's the scary part. Shorty. Anywho,
Could
continue.
definitely get away from you.
Oh. Not when I have Alex on my side. Continue. Real life out of this. Come on.
Continue, start running. You have 24 hours.
I will find you. But, you guys, you head into town. We'll say you go do your bird watching for that night. Case on the joint.
Definitely finding some ravens.
Oh, that cardinal over there? Yes. By the way, this is not part of a real life relationship. Just point that out. This is not part of that.
Goes bird watching. Damn, look at that cardinal.
Look at that blue jay. It's up in the tree. Oh, wait.
She's in the tree? Like, you literally goes like that for a second.
Okay, this might just be the tiredness talking about. Are you actually looking at birds or are you looking at women?
What are we looking at?
I
Yes.
don't even know anymore.
It's for us to know and the players to find.
Women are code names as birds. For the
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.
For this.
Tastefully, but you know. They're in the desert. There's really not too many birds.
Minus vultures.
That's a special type of bird. But nonetheless, there's actually... No, that sounds too terrible. There's a...
You're saying?
Like a local gathering around a fire, like even though it's desert, you know, at nighttime it cools down a little bit. There's usually a bigger fire that people can come and mingle. And the people are doing this for the caravan, and it's not that small of a town, but it's still decent. That night, the fire's burning, you hear the crackling. You both dress in your finest clothing. He's more of like a vest, collared shirt. You're flowing his flow.
You're flowing.
You got your flow on. It's like, all right, do I look all right? Hair's parted right?
Your hair looks fine. You're pretty tight, it looks like. I mean...
What's my ass too tight? I mean, I know we were putting that ointment on, but like what?
I told you the oils won't help you shape it.
Says the man who's saggy.
That's
Oh!
just the pants.
Oh, right, and that's why you wear baggy pants. All right. Shall we?
We shall.
You got the shot of whiskey.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Who else would have it?
I don't know, but let's do a shot now to loosen things up.
Give it 2 silver. If you do 5.
What? Let me,
Give you
what?
2 silver if you do 5.
Oh.
Let's see how smooth you can be.
I bet you 10 gold. That's our entire 2 months' pay.
Oh.
If whoever can down the most. Every time every time we say hello to a girl, we take a shot. Whoever passes out first gets the gold.
Agreed.
Fine. Every
You guys shake it on it.
Yep.
For a shot to start with, you guys pop that. You begin to go down. You begin to say hello to many women. Go ahead and roll a con save.
Get a nat 20.
Getting that one. He's out the first one.
Hilarious.
What'd you get?
10.
He got
Close
it.
enough.
So both of you already after 2, you're like, whoa. Face is a bit numb. That was only 2 girls. What the hell? The 2 girls. That gold's mine.
You got this.
You got this.
Look,
Leave
right
me
over
behind.
there.
Leave me
By
behind.
the
No.
fire. No.
That's a man.
Oh,
That's an old man.
are you sure?
Yes.
He has such a fine ass.
I know. Beautiful gentleman. Not for me.
Jesus Christ.
Let's still say hello. You begin to walk. So, do we have to drink for this one? Yes.
No.
Okay, never mind. Roll another con save for someone else.
15.
Okay, put my dice over there. He's out. As he goes, he likes you. Poof! That's it.
Enzo!
Is he okay?
He does this all the time, man. He just drinks too much.
Just leave him face first in the
Okay, I'm gonna go over here.
That's fair.
Is he gonna be okay?
I mean, we could try watching him. I mean, sometimes he stirs in his sleep, and it's kind of like a baby, and it's just adorable.
You're cute. And she just kisses you on the cheek and walks away.
Yes.
You drag Lorenzo closer to the fire so he doesn't freeze. You kind of sit down in the sand. Your arm's on him. Oh, you just kind of take the breath, and it's nice. You can see some of your troop enjoying themselves. It's nice to be in the company of fine people.
I thought you were gonna say fine women, and I was like, uh-huh.
But that's where we're gonna end that one.
That
With
was
the-
hilarious, Asher.
Welcome to Maxwell's life. And then there was one.
Hi.
Our last one.
Oh.
I am excited.
I'm not.
Come on now. You got this. After I drink a little bit, 'cause I'm thirsty.
Okay, I'm gonna drink some Tango Apple. Sponsor us, please.
I'm just drinking Pellegrino, but thank you. All right, so. The last thing you remember
Oh god.
is fire.
Okay.
Singing
Did everyone just get killed by the fireball?
3 people.
Yeah.
No,
3 people got lit on fire.
I was stabbed by myself, so.
Yes, they didn't die
We
fire.
got shanked, we got
Fire.
flamed.
You got flame.
Most people died to the fireball, but a lot of people took damage from just the barrage of arrows
Yeah.
that came from like nowhere.
I actually
Thanks,
think it
Corfel.
was the arrow that killed me.
If you let me finish, you remember fire and hitting the ground hard. Your neck ached. You used all the power you could possibly muster to try to get up to your feet. As you get to one knee, you instantly see an arrow fly through the air and pierce you through the chest. And that searing pain made you sleepy. Almost just, it wasn't really pain. It was just overwhelming fatigue. But you begin to hear the sound of a waterfall. What the fuck?
I'm trying to write the note.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
Hello?
Maxwell, stop swooning.
I'm sorry, he's out cold. This is the perfect time.
if you need me to, I can send you what I've written. Now,
Thank you.
some of it is going to be improv'd, so
No, it's alright. I'll just write it. It's fine.
um,
I just want to hear at some point. So.
all right. Well, I've got about probably 100 to 200 words ready to talk. So.
Oh fuck! Alright, okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You're fine. Again, I can send you what I have later if you want. But for the
Fantastic.
beginning half, I'd say when you get to herbs, you can start writing.
Oh great! I think I know what this is
There
then.
you go.
Herbs.
Herbs. But
Yeah, I
you
think
wake
I
up
know
the
what this
sound
is.
of water crashing. You feel silk blankets and pillows under your head. The warmth from the blankets feels amazing. You blink your eyes open and look around you. You see a dome-shaped ceiling with great stone artwork with detailed color of imagery related to the 5 elements. You see the sun in more scientific styled than the normal kind of medieval just yellow ball. Drawn in the right-hand corner of a vast green wooden forest with a bright blue waterfall flowing through the middle and a deep engraved earth canal.
Yeah. You're just going to have to send me these notes because I cannot write that quick.
Yeah. And you can rewatch the stream too, so.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh wow. All right.
You lean up with some sleet in your left eye as you kind of rub to get it out as you see a familiar face leaning against your door frame. Dressed in a dark black short sleeve shirt, leather pants with leather wrapped around his boots, a buzzed short haircut with deep green eyes. Frustration can be seen on his face, seeing you still in bed in your nightgown. You finally get up, change into your daily training gear. You know you don't need your armor today as you're not doing any type of physical fighting. You are in the district of the Wood, where you grew up. Sorry, my notes don't make sense.
Right, hang on.
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah.
this quick, easy question. Are my parents dead at this point?
No.
Okay, then I would be him. But if this is who I think it is, I haven't met him yet.
Did I read the backstory backwards? I might have done that. So it's
Maybe.
after. I think I read it backwards. It's after the fact. My apologies.
Yeah.
That doesn't change anything with what I written. But it's after the fact. My apologies. I wrote that. I thought it was in the start and after you did
Because in that case, then I wouldn't be in the district in the wood. I would actually be in the main temple where the other, like, the council, I think is what I called them, were.
Yeah, that's still in the district of the Wood because each element is in a separate
Right,
place in
okay.
the world. So this is just the Council of the Wood. So that part's fine. But
Okay.
yeah, it'd be after your parents then.
Okay.
Thank you for the update. On my way, get the car from the elevator. Give me 1 second, everybody. My apologies. My father is flying. Okay. You get up and get into your clothes. You kind of rush off. You head to the courtyard where you do find. I found 4 different ways of pronouncing this name. How do you want to be pronounced it?
Wait, his name?
Yes.
Lennis.
Lettuce. Okay, because I've found it where it said Linus,
Lettuce?
or Lunis, even with the E. So,
Lennis.
That's what I
Lettuce.
thought. That's how I was gonna do it, but I wanted to make sure. You see, Linus is already waiting for you, ready to do today's review. You see a large blue sheet in front of him with all different types of plants, and you can see him trying to analyze this because you need to combine the correct plants to create a healing ointment. If you don't do the right ones, it's going to give you a rash. You very, very quickly see that he is just struggling. He's always struggled with this. Kind of smile to yourself a little bit because you know what's going on. But you looking at this sheet already, you know exactly the plants that go together. This is kind of your, not your expertise, but you've studied hard and you understand this.
Yeah, I know this.
And you kind of sit down next to him and you can just staring at it. It's like he's got that vein in the forehead and he's just like, this is stupid. I don't like it. It's stupid. It's dumb.
Wait, I'm sorry, is that him?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget, this is a couple of years back.
Yeah, he was the grumpiest, moodiest, broodiest bitch going.
I'm happy to change his voice if you prefer.
His broodiness matches Heathcliff's. That's how broody he is.
Fair enough then. How do you answer?
Literally,
Change it. I don't like it.
They are
Oh, I don't like.
opposites.
That's fair. I read in a different one, but that's where you wrote it. Then fair
Wait.
enough.
No, that was like after the years of training. The sounds of this, it sounds as though they've just started or halfway through. So they're warming up to each other, but he's still broody.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know I should write more backstory.
If you don't give me enough, I make up shit in between.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
fine.
terrible at writing backstories. I'm very...
I've literally gotten 4
Yeah.
sentences for a backstory before in the past, so don't you worry.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
I'm not as bad as that. But Ellie can tell you I'm bad with backstories because Mez didn't even have one.
So continue.
Come on. You remember this from the other day. They taught us it like last week.
Still don't care.
But you know what it is. I know you do.
He just stares at you like, really? As he pulls out a clementine. I know what this is.
Yeah, it's an orange, not a clementine.
Your real help.
Look, just remember what they said, you know. This is to soothe, that is to calm, that is to chill. Well, those are my own words, but it helps me remember, so maybe I'll help you remember.
He just stares at you.
You don't have to be so rude.
How do you get this stuff so easily?
I watched my parents, more my mom actually. My dad used to reset bones. Mom was the one who helped with delivering. I'm gonna just say offspring because she did animal and human, but she was really really good at the healing salves as well. So I used to watch her do it.
Interesting.
Aspen's just in the corner of all these backstories. Just like, yeah.
Sorry.
making a note, just there, like.
Sorry.
I
I didn't.
love artwork of that. It's just everyone's part of the backstory. Just a face that comes around the corner. And it's just Aspen.
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting my mic picks up my commentary.
It's
I'm
funny.
sorry.
You're
I'm
fine.
gonna mute myself.
So, well, they did anyway. But besides the point, it's that one and this one and this one.
What is something fun?
What?
Want to do something fun?
Like what?
Like, let's blow this off today. And go to that new tavern in town. Not a date in any way, shape, or form. I want to drink.
We're not allowed to leave here, and we are massively underage.
fun.
That's what makes it dangerous.
Oh my gosh, you never loosen up.
You never focus enough.
I focus fine.
You do realize we are the only ones that can become the high priestess and a high priest.
Mm-hmm.
It is literally on our shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Did I ask for that? No.
Nobody did. I didn't ask for it. Just was. But apparently, we're destined to do this because we have the matching stupid birthmark triscale things on our wrists.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo for that.
Please don't.
Why?
I don't know. I like it.
Whatever.
You wouldn't understand.
Enlighten me.
Okay, my parents are dead. My sisters have turned their backs on me. I feel alone. It's nice to know that there's somebody that I kind of have an attachment to. Or even a bond, or just something that doesn't make me feel so alone.
Begins to kind of play with his cuff a little bit at that. He's just like, oh, sorry, I'm such an asshole. Can we find somebody better?
Sorry, I'm so overbearing.
No, you're just committed. It's a good thing it's not a con. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Thanks. Yeah, you're not that bad. Also, your birthday's coming up soon.
Oh, don't bring up my birthday, please.
Why not? It's a fun thing.
It's not. It really's not.
Why not?
It's
my birthday 3 days after yours.
You see, he goes kind of into thought. Yeah.
Did you forget that?
I didn't forget. Thank you. I even have something, believe it or not. Made it. Who cares about that? No, nothing. You don't care.
What do you mean I don't care? Of course I care.
No, I remember.
I've already got yours. I've already got yours. So.
It's not. Don't do it. It's not. It's not a good.
It's already done.
It's not a good memory for me. All right.
No, I think I remember you saying before.
Yeah, well, your
Just
parents.
remind me again, because it was very confusing.
Well, your parents are gone. I wish mine were.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that.
You always talk about how we have to be something, we have to be this, and yeah, well, our parents made a little bit more of you will be this. And if you don't, well, let's just break a bone. Got a bruise. Say you fell down the stairs. That's why I took this up and without hesitation got me out of that house, and this is a lot better than there. Free food, free house, cute girl. I mean, food, herbs.
She just like laughs her head off.
Shut up. It was a slip of words. I meant to say world. Cute world.
Okay. Okay, sure. I won't say anything.
You won't say anything.
Okay. I will go to the tavern with you on one condition.
Wait, what?
The condition is you have to make a healing salve. I'm not always gonna be there for you. You've got to learn to do it yourself. Or at least write it down somewhere. Actually, don't do that. It'll be fine.
What?
You'll get it. You'll get it. It'll be fine.
Fine, you say it's this one, this one, this one. Done. And he just flicks the sheet over. It's like, all right.
You just made a really, really, really bad combination. That's
No, you said that was soothing.
rashes and
Calming.
boils.
You said that one was soothing.
That one is soothing.
What's
That one
one?
is searing.
Ah! You see, it's already on his head. It's like, no, no, no.
It's okay. It's okay. We can counteract this. And like she grabs the hands and just like slap on his hands.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? It's gonna be a death of up, down. Ugh.
You're not gonna die if I can help it.
Fair enough. He does have a little bit red back of his hand, but you do counteract it fairly quickly and decent enough where it doesn't cause too much trouble.
Besides, I may be good at the herbs, but everybody knows tomorrow you're gonna fly really well in that class.
What can I say? Bashing skulls in is my game.
You realize we have language tomorrow.
Shit.
It's fine, because you're great at Elvish.
Well, it was, yeah, no.
Can't get the languages.
You're fine. You just gotta get the R's right. Yeah, you got it.
She looks down and he can see she's thinking like, there's an R in my name, and yes, I know I have difficulty rolling it, so I've given up. You don't need to mention it.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You got it. Like, look at this. I'm sorry. I'd rather be able to heal and or kill than be able to speak a language to a bunch of stuck-up elves.
Well, maybe
Like,
I'm
they're
not
kind of
so
assholes, if you believe it or
Are
not.
they though?
Yeah. You ever met a high elf?
No.
Ugh. There was
Have
one
I?
passing through, and she was, like, put a sock in it. More like put a freaking rhino in it.
Well, who was it?
Oh, man. Somebody from Olnevia.
From where?
Olnevia, the western city. You know it. You do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
don't
watch
know.
elves. Never trust an elf. They'll say, I
I'm
got
sure
a plan, and then I'll like they'll shoot you or something. Sorry.
You got experience with elves or something?
Nah, I just heard stories. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
I know.
I can't. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm proud of myself there. Add this to the don't, Steve, for DMs.
Have you heard from your older brothers?
No, the one still joined the military of that I don't know, some southern kingdom. The other two don't talk to me very much. We're not that close.
Well, what about the other three?
They're still with my parents, and I'm not going back there.
Well, that's fair.
Besides, like you, it's nice having someone vaguely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. And she just kind of looks down at her wrist again to see the tri-scale mark.
Know
It
what?
is funny, though.
What?
Well, yours is also on the left wrist, as is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Yes, it is. I never really put too much thought with it.
Really?
I don't think about this kind of stuff, alright? I'm sorry. Like you said, we have language tomorrow. I didn't even know tomorrow was a freaking language day. I thought it was punch a bitch in the face. I mean, fighting class. Sorry, I'm trying to watch my language.
Well, as long as you can teach me language, that's fine. But, no, you have the schedule. Herbs, language, fighting.
I thought it was Herb's fighting language.
No, herbs, language, fighting.
I swear they're out to get me. I'm telling you. But you know what? Let's do this. I think we have some, I don't know, some sort of grape juice drink thing. I don't know, something that that's something my brother brought me before he shipped off. How about I go grab that and we'll meet in the library and I will work on some, Actually, I don't want to elaborate. That's actually let's meet. You know that the little patch of woods over by the waterfall.
The little patch of woods we're not allowed to go.
Exactly. Well, I'll meet you there. I will bring schoolwork and a non-alcoholic beverage, and you get bonus of learning more Elvish. You can't say no. I'll take that as a yes. I will see you this evening, 6 o'clock. If they ask me, you stayed here for another 2 hours working on this.
What?
Exactly. He walks off. They're the best.
I know. That doesn't mean I don't get confused.
The time passes. You do sneak. Do you sneak off or do you stay?
No, I sneak off.
Okay. You hear the pouring of the waterfall. The distant sounds of the tumbling town dies off. And you do see him. He's already got a little bit of a fire burning. It's small, but it's something. It's next to the water. The water's kind of loud, but somehow it's condensed, like magically. But it's normally here. You're not exactly on the material plane. You're almost in a pocket dimension.
Yeah.
And you know about that. As you see him, he does have a language book, and he does have a bottle of something. He goes, "You actually showed up. Maybe that stick loosened up."
I finished the work early.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure.
I didn't have to drag somebody along with me.
He looks at his hand. It's like, it still burns, but not as bad. Thank you.
It's okay. Just
Seriously?
and then that's when she brings out like a little bottle. So just put that on it tonight.
Thank you. You're good at this. Again, rather have this than this. You guys spend the next hour working on language. It's irritating, but it's helpful. Like, as irritable as he can be, he's very good at putting words together and to make something understandable. He's very good at teaching and to be able to comprehend something. You're not afraid to ask a question.
Yeah.
It's comforting. It's nice to have somebody there and kind of understand you, and you can see you guys kind of have this similar past. Do you have anything you wish to say or do while doing this?
Do you know what? The words just they sound just like noise right now. Can we take a break?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
I actually have a question for you.
I may or may not have an answer.
When we do finish this up and we go out, we gonna be together? Like, or is this like an alone?
I don't know.
Really hope it's not.
What? No, it's not what?
Cold. Nope. I'd rather not do this by myself. It'd be nice to have somebody watching my back.
That's what I'm hoping, but I don't know. It'll be what it will be. Just promise me if you are alone, you make it back alive.
Deal. We'll work on our own if we need to, and when the time is right, we'll convene again and keep each other updated. Deal?
Well, we can try to. Deal.
Did you have anything you wanted to talk about? Questions about what we just worked on?
No, but I have a random question.
Shoot.
Cake. Cake.
Why? What? Code? What?
You ever had cake?
Once, and I might have stolen it.
You're not supposed to steal.
I borrowed without asking.
That's stealing.
I asked permission after I ate it. They say no, I apologized.
That's still stealing.
What about cake? It's a very sarcastic smile.
Oh, do you like cake? Are you allowed cake? Because I knew one person who had cake and it exploded.
I don't think I'm gonna die from eating cake. What is it? I don't have like a gluten allergy. That would suck.
Yeah, it would. Well, it's just a question, a random question. Anyway, what's in the bottle?
Apparently, it's like a cold boiling grape juice.
What?
Yeah, it apparently it's like normal juice with precipitation inside of it, or something like that.
Are you gonna open it?
I thought you never asked. He goes over, and there's a cork in it. Kind of pops it, and you're like kind of just popping of bubbles.
Like, she takes the bottle and just kind of smells it. Does it smell like there's alcohol in it?
No, it does not. It smells more like sparkling wine. That's non-alcohol. You know that sparkling.
It's Schlur.
If that's
It is Schlur.
Okay, sure. No idea what that is.
It's basically like carbonated, like flavored juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there is one called Red Grape, so.
There you go. Yeah, that's but yeah, that's it's not alcoholic that you could smell. Good. You're first.
Why am I the guinea pig?
Because you have plants that can save you. I already burned my hand today. And Lane's first.
Well, where are the glasses? I'm not just gonna swig out a bottle.
Please do.
Be
uncivilized.
These are like debating, like.
Be uncivilized for 1 minute of your life, my fair lady.
That's when you like kind of see her just like look off, like worried to like one side of the forest.
Nobody's around. Oh, sorry. There's a deer.
No, like she's still looking. Like no, look.
He's looking. What do you see?
Takes a swig and then like hands it over to him.
You are cunning. I would never have guessed that. You need to show that sign more often of you. Takes the bottle. I like that sign. That's good to know. And just goes for it. That's weird. That's really weird.
It is a little bit, isn't it?
I like it. Do you like it?
Yeah.
And for the next hour or so, you just sit in front of the fire having a bit of small chat, unless there's something you wish to roleplay.
No, it's good.
And enjoying this weird sparkling cider. That's what it's called here. Sparkling cider.
Sparkling cider.
Yeah.
I literally had the word cider in my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not it, is it?
Yeah, it's cider. That's brilliant. All right. And okay. No camera. Turn off. Not my camera. Oh, sweet. Come on now. Okay. Well, oops. There we go. Okay. So to everyone.
Ooh.
I need to change something.
Yes.
Ooh.
Are we all meeting in the same place?
We all just wake up. What the fuck just happened?
Maxwell's still smashed.
Each of you enjoying your time in front of a fire. Your friends surrounding you begin to go slightly transparent. The fire may be growing, it may be shrinking, but standing where each of your once past friends turns into one of your party members.
Oh shit.
And now you're each slowly in the middle of a forest with a fire in the middle. as your normal present-day selves in front of your party.
Maxwell's immediately gonna pull his wand. Are you guys the clones of yourselves?
You have no wand. You
This is even
grab and
worse.
do this, and there's nothing in your hand.
As soon as Aspen kind of realizes what's happening, he immediately like stops and looks at everybody, and you can kind of see his expression falter.
Mm.
And you see kind of like his eyes start getting glassy, but he's not like he's about to cry is the best way I can describe it.
Can I add something to it?
Go for it.
This will be for each of you. Cinder, the feeling of your friends and mother being around you, that warm feeling of contentment of like, I can be who I am, but at the same time I do still need to be a princess for my people. You feel that in each of your party members. You feel like your mother, your friends, your family, all still here, even though they went slowly transparent and morphed into these people who you've only known for about 2 months. You still feel
These
it from
fucking
them.
idiots.
Yes. Maxwell, I'm just doing it from the cameras that I see now. Maxwell, even though you have Lorenzo is no longer passed out next to you. You can say there's beautiful women here, but I'm concerned on one of them if you say that too. But you still feel like there's people here. Yeah, they might give you shit, but Lorenzo always gave you shit. But at the same time, you've had fun, you've had jokes, you've almost pushed people off cliffs. You've jumped off a cliff with them. Corfel. That wonderful feeling of happiness and love. As much as these people are your kids, you do feel like that you do get that from the respect, that care, and that almost your overwhelming of protection of like, I need a scout before we leave. You feel that for these people around this fire.
You're my dad. Woogie woogie woogie.
No TikTok here. Anywho, Aspen.
Yes.
Your family left, not left, but it's kind of gone, and they've turned into these party members. But they're not the same, but you've created those bonds in the same way you've created with Kestrel and Mavis. Though the personalities are different, the appearances are different, you've still created this bond. As much as the frustration has happened, it's so close and similar. Airman, it's hard because you don't feel connected to really anyone. You've felt secluded except for that one person. But you've learned Maxwell's trying to find something. He wants to be, you've overheard him want to be a hero. You've heard Cinder, Arabella's trying to be a princess. She has no clue what that is. Aspen doesn't like to talk. Still figuring that one out. Corfel's dad. But you're beginning to feel just a slight bond. Again, I'm not trying to overdo of like, oh, you guys all just love each other, but you're still feeling like, yes, I miss and care for those people from my past and possibly still present, but I've also created something with these people. Continue as you will.
Aspen
So-
kind of. Sorry, go ahead. You were talking first. Sorry.
It's fine. You want to go? You want to go first?
You
okay.
go.
Careful, Americans, your British is showing.
See, I wish I met British people who were like that.
Arabella just kind of looks around and she just goes, you guys, you're here. But where did... Maybe you've always been here in my heart. And she's like she's on the verge of tears, but she's not gonna cry. She's just really happy. Like she's just like guys are here.
As soon as you're done with that, the best way I can describe this is just like chibi anime Aspen just bursting into tears and then just running straight into Max's stomach and just like just gives him a big hug and is just silently crying in his chest. Like he has his hands like gripped in your robes, and it's just like his knuckles are white and he's just sobbing into your chest, just like not letting go.
Maxwell's gonna hug back Aspen. I'm gonna take this as you guys are the real people.
Yeah, I think so. And that's when she kind of looks at her wrist. And I don't know if any of you have seen it before, but that's when you'll see the birthmark of the Triscale. And then she just kind of feels for like the chain around her neck. And I think some of you have seen that before, not all of you.
Depends.
Only person I think might have seen it would be Orville. I'm sure they're the only one who might have seen it.
She feels for the chain and she like finds the actual what did I call it actually? Like that part of the necklace, what did I call it?
I didn't go that deep back into your backstory. Sorry, I don't remember.
No, it's
The pendant?
Pendant, that's the word.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
it? I thought you were looking for something special, like a descriptive word. My bad.
Well, it's basically like a metal chain. It has a small glass bottle on it, and inside it's like a small thistle. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's what's the one that you have now? Is it like epoxy resin? Is like the modern one where like you put flowers into it, and then it's basically like that, but old timey glass, but it's really durable glass, so it doesn't break.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds really
and
cute.
And the thistle doesn't die.
Because it's a pressed flower.
It's a beautiful flower.
What would you guys wish to do?
Continue to cling to Max and not let go.
I just think group hug.
It's up to you guys. This is you.
Yeah. I see that Aspen has ran to Maxwell and hugged, so I'm just gonna run and hug.
Now I'm worried.
Arabella follows and hugs.
Now I'm terrified.
Now we're all looking to Corfell.
Who this entire time hasn't said anything, and to all of you it looks like he's looking just at a spot on the wall, but from his perspective it was where Petra was, and he has not stopped looking.
Bessie, I need help now!
It's like,
Silence.
fuck you.
Doesn't say anything.
Okay.
He hasn't. He's taking the longest to come back to the plane. He's stuck where he was.
Absolutely.
Corfell?
Corfell, you do feel something on you, though.
It's a scorpion!
No, but you feel a hand.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's you turn.
I don't turn, but with peripheral I look at the hand.
It's not hers.
Whose is it?
It appears to be a young hand, though. Just from the size of the fingers, you can see the bottom of it, the palm of the fingers, are very, very calloused over.
Mm-hmm.
What's the skin color?
The fuck.
I was gonna say convey.
Why that music? Woo! Okay. That was.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Fantasy over here.
Yeah, I did not. That's not okay. Why? Why is this happening? Is it this one? Sorry. No.
Yes.
Okay then. Fine. Go back to this. Sorry, everybody. That's annoying. No. It's what was the question? It's a It's white skinned. It's human. And you can see leather wraps around the wrists. Not leather, gray cotton. My apologies.
Okay.
As you all since you all kind of realize Corfel's not here, you look up and you see this man as well. Young, can't be more than early 20s. You can see hair is completely buzzed, except for this one piece of hair, kind of like the old Asian style martial artist, where it was just like a tuft of hair comes from the back that's tied into like kind of a tight string.
Sokka.
Thank you. Yeah, Sokka. Literally, that's just no hair up front. It's literally just in the back. This gentleman has very dark eyebrows and brown eyes. You can see he is not wearing a shirt, and you can see a creature on his chest that's orange, 4 limbs, large claws with teeth bared with black stripes. Some of you have read this in a book. I don't think I've actually seen one, but this is a tiger tattooed on this man's chest. You can see very fit, as not in like broad-shouldered, but just like an 8-pack, if that was a very thing. Arms very toned. The hands are very calloused over. You can see black cotton pants with a yellow fabric belt. Very Asian-styled clothing. And you can just see he's looking down, smiling at you, Corfel.
I'm still looking at. I looked at the hand, and as soon as I didn't recognize it, I looked back at the wall.
It's just the wall of the forest.
Mm.
The rest of you do see this. It looks like he's just smiling. How was that? Good, yes?
What? It's Wei. It's young Wei. Ish. Maybe. Sorry.
You can certainly ask. Like, everyone's just like...
Let's hearing not Blythe, Aspen whisper,
Oh.
it's Wei!
Oh.
Just,
What are you doing?
Arabella kind of pulls away and turns and goes,
who the fuck are you?
What do you say?
Sorry.
I honestly thought it was you for a moment. I'm like, Allie, damn.
like, what? Arabella just kind of goes, wait, was that not real? Clearly, I remember.
I think that may have been our journey into tranquility.
But I thought this was our journey to tranquility. This platform here.
Real?
No.
Yes, that was. Dead you are.
We are dead.
And just Aspen, you just feel him immediately, like, Max, you would feel him immediately just, like, stiffen up.
I
And
can't
he kinda
afford
just-
to die.
Arabella just kind of starts shaking, like, oh my god, we died, all of us. We're
From your better
we're-
selves, yes.
in heaven. We're
Heaven,
I
no.
don't think this is heaven.
I beat my better self, though.
You did? Died? You still did. No one to save you but yourself.
So how do we go back? Because I need to go back.
What do you
As-
really need? I wonder, yes? Do you know? I'm curious.
As this conversation kind
Yeah?
of goes on, Max, Aspen lets go of you, and you see him he still has his head down, and he literally just goes over to the nearest tree and literally just reels back and punches it as hard as he fucking can. Doesn't matter if he breaks his hand, he doesn't fucking care. He's angry right now. And he just lets out like this guttural yell, and he's like, I don't want to actually scream. So he lets out this guttural yell, and it's just like all behind it is just pain and anger. And he just keeps just railing into this tree. He's basically blocked everything out right now. And he's just angry tears are streaming down his face, and he's just keeps fucking punching this tree.
You feel no pain.
Cool. You're gonna keep doing it.
Well, just letting you know, you feel nothing.
Air.
Maxwell is going to move behind Aspen, not trying to stop him, but just kind of like crouch, get onto his knees, and just give Aspen a hug from behind, just letting him wail.
And in that moment, Arabella, where she is, she just kind of falls to her knees on the ground, and she can like feel herself starting to cry too. And she just goes, "No, no, Mother said, princesses don't cry. That's what she said. I shouldn't. She said we weren't supposed to cry."
But you're allowed to show feelings.
Good you all did, yes? Proud of you, I am.
Proud? I failed.
Death is not the end. Death from yourselves, you did. Your better selves, you thought. How does one feel? He looks to all of you.
Confused.
Good.
If Lennos is here, he'd know what was happening.
Confused the boy is. Frustrated with himself. Unable to understand herbs. Funny. He was.
Yeah, he never really got that lesson. That's why I made him a book for his birthday with all the herbs in. And I wrote in Elvish as best as I could, and I think was right, although he laughed a little bit.
Forgot the R.
Of course I did. I always forget the R.
R's are dumb, not needed. 3 letters, my name is. Good. That's what good.
All right. Hold on.
Okay, you don't need to shake the entire world. Gosh.
I'm fucking sorry. Okay. So, fucking, it's fine.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
fine. So,
Fuck you use a lot, do you?
so, my phone is going to fall no matter what. This is
Yeah, I
great.
keep falling backwards. Like I want to look at the ceiling. Show
So-
me the ceiling.
This is just, I'm just gonna hold it for now.
Go for it.
Aspen, as soon as Max like hugs him from behind, he immediately stops, but he's still crying, and he starts muttering like, "I can't be dead. This is not real. I can't be dead. This can't be happening." And he kind of like goes and starts like tugging at his hair. He's like, I can't fail. I can't fail. And he just starts like hyperventilating, kind of. Like he just can't wrap his head around it. He kind of starts to mentally just go back to everything that just happened, and he's just like, like his brain just can't figure out what's happening.
An attack. That's what that is.
Thank you. I'm like,
Yeah.
If we're dead, why are we here, not with our bodies?
And now that you ask that, you'll kind of look around a little bit. Everything here is a bit fuzzy, and you kind of guess, this better setting, I thought. Jarring bodies maybe for some. Prepared are you? I asked this to all. Looks to all of you.
I ain't fucking prepared to die.
How
Fuck that.
do we get everyone back to the world of the living?
Show you. And with that, the whole wall's kind of... The trees don't turn into... Like, trees kind of morph into a stone wall. And now you're each in front of your bodies. Though everything's a little bit grayed out. You can move, and you can see he's very light. And as he walks around to each of you and goes, bodies you are, unmoving, different plane you each are, ethereal you may be, dead you cannot be, your selves not complete, siphon off you must.
So they can see their bodies?
Yeah, but everything's slightly grayed out, and you've all read about this. Aspen, you maybe not so much about.
Yeah.
But you're all in the plane of ethereal, meaning it's the ethereal plane that's adjacent to the material plane, but everything's slightly grayed out. It's slightly connected.
That's fantastic.
Can we go through?
Up to me, it is not. I am not the plane of existence. You must make the decision. What do
She
you
walks
want?
through.
Okay, what do you walk through? Your body? There's no
Well,
door. You're in the cave, and everything's just grayed.
Oh, then yeah, I go over to my body and I just, if
Try
it's
to
lying
step
down, I like try to lie down into it.
Nothing changes. Know what you want. Enjoy what you have. Wonder what you might not have. Might get. Question, you have a lot. Answers, no one has. Find something in each of you, you must. Or within each other. I'm just here as an observer. Enjoy, I do.
So in that moment, Arabella goes over to herself that's laying on the ground, and she kneels down and she puts her red hood over her face. And you can't hear anything, but you could see the tears dropping from the hood.
What will happen to them? Our bodies.
When better cells complete, they will truly be dead, and you will be gone, and they take your place. Same memories, same plans, different personalities. Maybe follow, or do opposite, or turn to evil.
That's not gonna happen.
I really don't fucking get anything Way says, because he says it and I don't have time to write it down and understand it.
Welcome to real life scenarios.
No, because you speak normally, so I can understand you.
I
I just want to know, are our
love
bodies
this
going to
character.
decay?
You guys can talk to each other. Like, you guys can discuss things.
From what
Yeah, Emma just turns around and just looks as if to say, what the fuck? Translate, please.
it's sounding like our bodies are going to decay, probably, but we're not. We're gonna get replaced by our perfect selves. I guess our doppelgangers.
Wait, so our bodies decay and we're going to get replaced?
Yes.
Siphoned,
Yeah.
they must from your bodies. Incomplete they are.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So we need to break this siphon. We need to break that bond with them.
As soon as you say this, Aswin immediately breaks out of Max's hold, literally goes over to his body and kicks it, and it's
Goes right through it.
just wake up, please, wake up.
Now, I will say, the walls themselves are a bit gray. And you all notice when Aspen kind of walked over to his body, he went half through a rock that was next to him.
Interesting. So we're ghosts. Great. Can't
What
even
did-
move my own fucking dead body. What is the point?
What did you mean by siphon?
Incomplete they are. Take from you, they must become complete. Finished, they must be. Fill out what they want. They will.
In that moment, Arabella just stands up, pulls the hood back. She's got tear streaks down her face, but she looks up and goes, "No, it can't end like this. We all have missions. We all have something we need to do or that we're destined to do. Tell us how to get back to our bodies. Tell us now."
We just did.
Find
We
something
basically
in each
have
other.
to beat
The way that
ourselves
You
again.
must. All right, I'll repeat it for some people are talking. It's hard. It's hard with cameras and microphones, so I understand what the talking over. But find something in each other. You must become alive. You will.
What? We've only known
I'm
each
not
other for 2
alone.
months.
That's a long
But
time.
yet, yes, we've only known each other for that amount of time. But for a long time in my life, I thought I was alone. Truly, really alone and lonely. And it only started to go away when Lennis was there. And then I came on this quest, and I was alone. And now I have you guys. And I'm not alone. I have a family again. One that actually I want to be around, and they want to be around me.
You would
I
all.
just want that.
You would all begin to notice Aramin's body begins to glow just a dark tinted blue. And she kind of finishes, her transparent body already becomes a little bit more ethereal. It gets endgamed away in a way. It kind of just
Thanos
blows-
snapped.
Yeah. And it begins to kind of blow off into the dust.
Aspen kind of just like stares at where Ermit was. Kind of
Does
just
look like she
blinks
did.
rapidly, like,
You guys doing?
Aspen takes a really long, hard look at his body. He sees how he's still slumped over Max, has a fucking giant stab wound in his stomach. He sees just how pale he is.
I will also say thank you for reminding me of this, Jay. My apologies.
What?
All your bodies were bandaged up or healed to some extent, as you were not bleeding out. And you recognize the type of healing is from
Interesting.
Aramid's magic, and some of the bandages would be from of Aspen. Thank you for reminding me that. So you're not bleeding
No-
out. You were
no
slightly
problem.
healed.
Right. So take that back. Sees a bandaged stab wound. And he kind of steels himself and rolls his shoulders back. He's still looking at his body. And he just very quietly, I was supposed to die. I wasn't supposed to be here. Left for dead in an alley, barely even able to care for myself. I almost died. So many times. Too many to count. And then there was Mavis and Kestrel. And they brought me happiness. They taught me what it's like to feel loved. To know that you're cared about. That you're valued as a human being. And when I lost them, I thought that was it. I thought I was going to be alone again. but somehow you guys stuck around. And kind of mimicking Aramid, we're like a family. There's Corfel. Dad, of course. There's Max, crazy uncle. There's Aramid, slightly overbearing older sister. And Arabella, the even more older sister. You just see him like, how do family dynamics work? I have you guys now. And though there's still a large hole where my heart used to be, it doesn't hurt as much anymore. And I thank you for that.
Body disappears. Ethereal body. Your body stays.
Yeah, I figured.
Goes. They're gone. Then there was 3.
If anyone looks over, they'd see that Corfell's kind of snapped out of his revenue, is now looking at Maxwell and Arabella to see what they do.
Arabella, you want to go next?
You can do it.
She nods and she just wipes her eyes and starts talking. She goes, remember how I said I left the castle because I wanted to do traveling and I wanted to get freedom on my own?
We made it a pretty far distance.
That was the lie.
Oof.
I didn't want freedom. I was forced out. I don't know what happened that night. But all of a sudden I had these unexplainable powers and I didn't know how they worked. I'm still learning, obviously, how to use them. And I thought my kingdom would understand. But I don't even think they saw me. So I was forced out. And I didn't know where I would go, what to do. I know I'm very old in a sense, but the world's still very new to me. And there's still a lot I have to learn. I don't know if I'll ever become the next queen, if I'm even welcome back home, but when I met you guys didn't care if I was royalty or not. Even if you did, I kind of told you to push it aside. I changed my name, but I'm still Cinder inside, and you all know this. I'm still Cinder.
What a guest.
I'm still Cinder that you guys know and love. And I'm starting to realize that you guys are accepting me for who I am now, not who I'm supposed to be. And I think that you guys will always be my side no matter what role I take or whatever happens. Because right now, you're right, we're all a family. You guys are my family away from family. And I don't ever want to part from you guys. Ever.
heart. Making me cry up in here.
Is this therapy?
Literally.
Yes.
When Way's the camp counselor.
And mom.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
I'm crying myself, honestly, over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was 2.
I give Maxwell a look that's like, I'm not saying anything, so you better go.
Come on, Bessie. Don't do this to me.
It's your turn.
Should we draw sticks?
It's your turn.
I'll give you 5 gold.
It's your
How?
turn.
I knew it was
Why
going to
do
come
I-
to this. I'm so happy. No, I knew this for hours ago. That this is how it's going to go down.
Hmm.
I want you to go fast, Phil.
I want you to go first.
That I'm.
And
How are we writing that?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you 2. You don't have to go if you don't want to.
Rafael, I swear to
staring at
fuck,
him.
if you don't, I will come back and drag you out.
What are you 2 doing?
Fucking come
If
back.
You
you
must
want
live!
I'm not saying shit until he says something. I'm
He
just
did
looking
say
at
something.
like no, but it's like the straight face of like, I'm not saying anything until you've dusted. So go.
Corfell doesn't want us to
just
hear his
staring
sad story.
at Bassifel.
Mm-hmm.
The face of worry, just like, I want you to go.
I'll follow right behind you.
I want to
Fucking
make
better.
sure you're going.
Oh, for Christ's sake, just insult each other already.
I take in the ethereal world.
Mhm.
I take off my bracelet and I hand it to him. I'm going to come and get that.
Unfortunately, I don't know anything about this bracelet.
You were literally there when someone was like, "Your wife made it."
Yeah, you think Maxwell was paying attention?
Also fair.
Fair, fair.
At that point, you see Corfell get teary-eyed. He goes, "That means a lot to me. I'm going to come and get it."
You mean more to me.
That wasn't his side hoe. That was his main hoe.
Stop
Oh.
yourself!
Oh. You're making me feel dirty now. Don't do this to me. I'm already dirty. I don't need more.
Mm-hmm.
Continue, you 2.
Maxwell,
6, 2, come on.
go.
They clearly care about you a lot. I need to make sure you get over there. Aspen even said you're their dad.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Aspen, you come back. You're dead. Nope.
Sorry.
I am well aware. Apparently, I have an adopted surrogate son that I never even planned for.
It's
Exactly.
okay, I'm the crazy uncle.
That
I
suits you.
love you all. I
Thanks.
love you all.
I love you all. You can also speed this up.
Oh.
I feel like that's why we.
I'm
Never mind.
sorry.
You 2, roleplay. Everyone else, shut the fuck up.
This is roleplay. I'm just looking at him, waiting for him to speak.
Go, Bassie.
When you do.
I'm not butting into this. God's right hand will not come down to butt into this. This is you 2 right now. I'll tell you right now, I will not butt into this. I've had DMs do that before. I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be a stalemate.
So, my question for you 2 is, will you stay there and never say anything?
It's not that I
Says
won't.
anything.
Like, I won't say anything that'll get me dusted. I'm not leaving until he leaves.
That's what I'm asking. Will neither of you... I hate myself. Will neither of you dust?
Not until Corfel goes.
Not
So-
until Maxwell goes. So
God damn
no.
it, guys.
Is that the
Say
point?
it
No,
at the same time.
I'm at... No, okay. So you two...
I'll let it go until something in the back of my lizard brain is like, if you don't say anything, we're both going to die.
Wei just is standing there, and how, like, I'll say you guys waited out 5 minutes waiting, and there's nothing has changed. You have no clue if will be immediate or if this is long term. I need to know either you are going to do it, how long you are going to wait. I need to know.
I'm going to wait a decently long time with that.
Okay, Max. You can message me these things if you don't want it to know. I need to know because things will happen depending on time, what you do, when you do it, if you do anything. I need to know these things.
Your
Nobody
bodies are
else say
decaying.
anything.
Fucking hurry up.
Come back!
Just fucking go.
Someone go!
Make
Don't
a message.
split up the party!
yep,
Come
message
on!
Guys, I
love you
plan
guys.
for
None
these
of us are
things.
gonna get there
Come
unless
back
they
to
sort this
me.
out.
I love you.
People can message me. It's
I
fine.
want my dad and my uncle. Hurry up.
Hey.
And he's gonna be waiting the entire time, looking
Okay.
very impatient.
God fucking damn it.
I
Well, see, that's
Corfel.
the difference. Where you're looking impatient, I am complete poker face. Like, it looks like I've gone into a trance. Like, I'm cross-legged just looking at you.
Corfel, I need you to type to me how long you are willing to wait, if you are willing.
Oh, okay.
Guys, this is not ending up good. Please hurry this up. I'm on 7% battery.
Watch the stream.
No, we need Aspen.
Sorry.
I just have this.
It's okay for a second. I looked at the screen and all I saw was Aramid's eyes just peeping up because she was laying down.
I'm sorry, I got real tired.
You're fine, you're fine. It's these two that won't do what they need to do! My
Just do it,
claws!
'cause I have a feeling it's
I'm
gonna have
doing-
repercussions on us all.
I'm doing exactly what my character would do.
Maxwell,
I am
hurry
not
up!
Checking. I'm not doing it. Okay. The rest of you slowly begin to come consciousness. You are in pain. You have a headache that felt like somebody just ran over you
Great.
multiple times in your entire body.
Love
Get hit
that.
by that semi-truck.
You start moving and getting up. Aspen, you begin to slowly move and get up. Arabella, you begin to move. Maxwell and Corfel do not get up.
Oh,
As-
crazy. They're playing a
as
game of
soon-
which of us has got the biggest dick.
And that's where we're ending tonight's session.
Aspen just immediately looks at Aramid like, please stop.
And with that, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed it.
Emma
I
doesn't
had a
actually
fantastic
say that.
time. But, as always, you will see us on Fridays, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will hopefully see us next Friday. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you let your light shine bright because you are fantastic and beautiful people, just like my players. And their characters.
Thanks.
As I'm yawning.
Make sure
Very
you keep
attractive.
that smile open. Keep on smiling. Bye.
Bye, guys.